Once the leading, he tops the stand. He will climb. He will climb.
Well done, lads! Congratulations to you! We weren't even amongst the outsiders, can you imagine? Well done for this win! We hit the ground running, and tomorrow we'll have the honour of defending the yellow jersey. Hi guys, let's start the brief.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. With a flat route that harbours no difficulties, today's stage is destined for the sprinters, and we should see a mass sprint in the streets of Saint-Amand-Montrond.
It looks as though it's going to be an easy day in the saddle, guys. But watch out for Bordeaux in the closing kilometers if the wind picks up. Make sure you don't get caught out. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The breakaway is widening the gap. It's good for us since we've got a guy up front.
Well done, lads! Hi guys.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. With a flat route that harbours no difficulties, today's stage is destined for the sprinters, and we should see a mass sprint in the streets of Saint-Amand-Montrond.
It looks as though it's going to be an easy day.
One minute for the breakaway. It's looking...
The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing. The breakaway is losing ground.
Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
The breakaway is losing ground.
Flat stages. Little wonder that they're not shown in their entirety on TV. The head of the race is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the... The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race. Bunched peloton.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
5 kilometers. It will be very complicated for the break.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race.
He is all smiles as he climbs onto the podium. Applaud him. Here is the winner of the Neve. He is inspired. He will climb.
Well done, guys. We're where we should be. We were aiming for a top 10 spot, and you did the job. I'm happy with that. We retain the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbours no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely. As we've got the yellow jersey, we'll have to...
Hello and welcome to all. Contrary to habit, the finishing line in Rodez does not sit at the top of a climb, but on the flat. That should give hope to the sprinters. But there will still be work to be done because they'll have to withstand the attacks.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed.
The beginning of the stage shouldn't be very exciting. Once the breakaway's gone, just sit quiet. Just to hit...
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway 1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
The breakaway is widening the gap. It's good for us since we've got a guy up front. The gap is increasing. It's good to have placed riders in the...
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Last time checked with the breakaway. 1 minute. The breakaway's 10 kilometers from the...
Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace.
The breakaway's losing ground.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. The gap is increasing. It's good to have placed riders in the breakaway. We don't need to set the pace.
The breakaway's losing ground.
The gap is decreasing, guys. Essentially, you're the fastest of the group in a sprint.
The next difficulty is listed as third category.
The peloton is 1 minute 30 behind.
The next difficulty is also classic category. The first two to the top score 2 and 1 point toward polka dot jersey.
The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers. He's accelerating.
He'll be the new polka dot jersey. He can no longer be caught today. He's got his teammates riding because he's a danger to the overall standings.
Bunched peloton.
A few minutes ago, he was the first across the finishing. He's among weaker.
We were aiming for a top 10 place on this stage, and we failed. It's a pity. We retain the yellow jersey. It's today's source of comfort. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Given our lead in the general classification, we're going to have to go all out if we want to hold...
Digital time trial. He'll do his utmost to produce the best time. Come on, let's give him a hand.
We're on to the first climb. Go on. Don't go into the red straight away. It's a long ascent, 6 kilometers. Try to manage things. Go! It's not as steep now. Come on! Come on, stay in the right position.
Allez, debout sur les pédales. Bravo. Sur les pédales. On te suit.
Allez, allez.
Plus vite. Plus vite.
Allez.
Be careful. I've got a feeling that you've set off too fast. Slow down a bit. I'm worried that you might have trouble finishing.
Hop, 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 hop. Allez, allez.
You're off the pace. Try to speed up. You can do better.
Allez. Allez.
Allez, on y va, on y va, on y va. Allez, 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 allez.
Another push. You've still got plenty in the tank. Come on. It's not very long. Just a kilometer. Grit those teeth.
A few minutes ago, he was the first across the... We can say that he's amongst...
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is you didn't prove me wrong. We lost the yellow jersey. It really is a bad day. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But be on your guard as the wind can...